Well, hello again. It's time for a draft, and this is my favorite kind of draft. Who draft Wilds doing Alchemy? Hold on. I don't want to play that. Let's go back here. Is the regular draft? Whoopsies. But my favorite kind of draft, a one that we got completely on gold. There we are. That's more like what I want. Ban that alchemy stuff. So yeah, in for 10,000 gold. My favorite drafts. Like I don't know, I've said this before, but just in case anybody's new, I draft across 3 accounts. That's why you'll often find me in lower ranks, because I draft infrequently. Like, not infrequently, but 3 or 4 times a week, which isn't that many. If I'm lucky. And it's usually 1 per account. Or something like that. So I just end up... But that's because you can go infinite quite easily that way. You can, if you're trying to have 3 daily quests active... and if you're trying your best to cycle between them all and have 750 gold in each of them, plus your daily wins, your weekly wins, and you do that across 3 accounts, if you're just winning 50% of your games, you're more or less guaranteed to go infinite or just shy of infinite there, because you get 1,000 gems for going 3-3, and then the extra gold you make up should make the difference up. And if you're getting any more wins at all, you're doing very well. All right. So I'm not convinced by Farside Ritual or Aggravated Assault. So the cards I'm interested in are Two-Headed Hunter. It's excellent because the double strike trick out of nowhere can be very effective. And then of course 5/4 Menace is a difficult card to deal with, especially if you've managed to tease out your opponent's removal. Now we also have Agatha's Champion here, which is the 4/4 for bargain that comes in and fights a creature, so it's removal on a stick if you can orchestrate it that way. So those are 2 cards I'm interested in. Two-Headed Hunter gives you the sort of a semi-card advantage by having the double strike trick. And then Agatha's Champion gives you the card advantage by being able to 2-for-1 if you can get your opponent's one of your opponent's main threats. Also here good cards are Graceful Takedown, just good removal, well, decent removal. Hopeful Vigil. One of the best white cards. There's Grand Ball Guest, there's Ezreal Pack, Bloons Gatekeeper. A lot of good cards, but I'm very happy to take an Agatha's Champion there. And of course green is a very strong colour. Now here I haven't been impressed with Apprentice's Folly or Splashy Spellcaster. And obviously I'm blue, I've come around on blue a little bit, but I still find it difficult to build. Those are cards I'm not interested in going into blue for. But here with Stormkill Vanguard, that's another great card. Just a 6-mana 6/7, but with the best way to have artifact and enchantment removal, which is on another card. As an effect tacked onto another card rather than having to, because you will not play a single copy of. I don't think you should play a single copy of Destroy Target Enchantment or Artifact in this set. But you will certainly play a 6/7 for 6 mana, which has some small amount of evasion, can't be chump blocked, and then also gives you the option to destroy an artifact or enchantment. So I will definitely take that here to follow up Agatha's Champion. And so we're looking to we need bargain, and we want some amount of ramp. So right, well we're kind of, I'm not gonna say we're being forced into it, but I think Troyan is probably the correct pick for the cards we have so far. Normally I would pick Ratcatcher Trainee over Troyan, and I don't think it's even necessarily that close. Or I would grab a Monstrosity, but we've picked a 5-drop, a 6-drop, and now we're getting past the essentially the 3-mana ramper, and it ramps by 2, right? So that means turn 3 Troyan into the Vanguard. Straight away, if you play your land next turn, play a 6/7 on turn 4. So that's pretty huge. Now, we're also going to want to pick up Rider Fawns, but they shouldn't be that difficult to pick up. And I also am interested in trying the blue-green ramp deck. I've never really had a chance to play it, so I'm interested in trying it. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So, Sleight of Hand is good in any blue deck, smooths out your draws. And then here we've got Flick a Coin late, Well, no, not yet. Pick 4. That's probably about where you expect to see it. Another Monstrosity, so there's a good chance that we're supposed to be in black. I think I want the Diminisher Witch here, though. It's close. The Transmuter's fine as well. So none of these blue cards are strong by any stretch. But I do think one Diminisher Witch, a nice 3-drop, there's nothing wrong with it. And look, the Curse Rolls can be used relatively well. I don't think we want Sleight of Hand here. Over the Diminisher Witch, but maybe we do. I'm going to go for the creature here. I think, but the Sleight of Hand might be better, but I think I'll take the creature. Now, that is a very late stockpiling settlement. So, we could also just take Greta. Greta as just a 3/3 that creates a food is kind of worth it. It's better than stockpiling settlement, and there's no reason why we can't splash it. Beanstalk Worm is also fine. Collector's Vault, I'm not as high on as some people. That's a pick 5 Light Blades and a pick 3 stockpiling settlement. So I'm not sure what people are necessarily taking. Probably green is not open on this side. So no big great cards for us here. Succumb to the Cold. I don't think it's particularly good. I haven't found it to be good. It doesn't do enough, and this deck is not a deck that's set to take advantage of that. This is going to be a slower deck. So it is, and Succumb to the Cold, you want to tap them down and kill them before they get on tap, really. That's the best way to play cards like that. So, and I think Gingerbread is a little bit too far away from what we're doing, so I think we just take the card that's actually in our color pair, and that wants to do what we want to do. So nothing particularly good in black or white or red. So these are all medium cards. Actually, the two best cards in this pack are the green cards. So I think we do want Return from the Wilds. It gives us a 1/1 or a food which we can use for bargain, which is excellent. I would love to take the Evolving Wilds as well. We don't need to do that just yet. And this helps ramp us as well. So this is good. So we've got one more of our one ramp card, so that's excellent. We want to see now, we're not going to play Water Wings or Freeze in Place. So I guess we'll take the Sky Beast Tracker. And we're not going to look to play it just yet. Although it is a decent card, I will say that. Wow, the Two-Headed Hunter came back. That's insane. Now, we could do Return from the Wilds number 2, or we could take Balloonist Gatekeeper here. I think Balloonist Gatekeeper is actually something we really want because we are very low in interaction. So having some sort of interaction is excellent. And of course, it triggers our... we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the board, technically. Cards that care about 5 mana or more. So I guess we'll pick the Gatekeeper here. We'll bring the Sky Beast Tracker back in. Now, Evolving Wilds versus Coral Smith. Because with one Return from the Wilds, one Evolving Wilds, and one Swamp, we're pretty solid. And the Coral Smith is an extremely replacement level card. Yeah, we'll take the Wilds here. It's such a replacement level card. We'll take Can's Light Blades here. Oh, Curiosity. It's not what we want to be doing, though. Not even close. But are we going to play Can's Light Blades? Well, in case we might. We definitely don't want to play Curiosity, so I'm taking the Light Blades. We got another Merfolk Coral Smith and the Sleight of Hand back. I think we take the Sleight of Hand here, yeah. Oh, Collector's Vault. Well, that's kind of what we might be trying to do. We might play one of those. If any deck would play that, it would be this deck. So, now, Thunderous Debut. If you have to 2 creature cards from one spells or bargain, put the red cards on the battlefield. Otherwise, put the red card in your hand and shuffle. I don't think so. 8 mana is 8 mana, even if we are ramping. I tell you, I'm not going for Thunderous Debut. This is a deck that would play it, but I think it's a trap still. We could go for Picnic Ruiner as well, which is a card I'm very happy with. Strong card that we need to be splashing red to play a Picnic Ruiner. Or we could just go for the safe bet on a Hollow Scavenger or the Brave of the Wilds. I think I'm going to take the Hollow Scavenger here. Picnic Ruiner is a strong card, but I don't want to necessarily stretch my mana too much. And Hollow Scavenger is excellent. Now, would we take another Stormcell Vanguard here, or should we take another Hollow Scavenger? We don't want to load up on too many 6s is the problem. But I guess we... my gut tells me I'm supposed to take the Scavenger here. Yeah. Am I though? Yeah. Now, we've nothing too strong here. Excuse me. So I think we'll take the Tome Seeker. It is the best card. Restless Spire. Yeah, that's a pretty medium effect, I think, for our deck. And we might have been touching red, but we're not now. So I think the best thing is to grab the Tenacious Tome Seeker. And then we'll try and pick up something that we want to get back with the Tome Seeker. I think that's the correct play. Because a 3-mana 3/2 that returns an instant or sorcery to your hand is very strong. Now, how well can we bargain currently? We've two food tokens here, a token here, a food token here. Okay, so we're doing okay. Oh, welcome to Sweet Tooth. Okay, perfect. That's a really nice spell for us to pick up here, because it helps us bargain. It's a nice 2. We don't have a whole pile of those at the moment. We're going to take the Scarecrow Guide out for now. So the welcome to Sweet Tooth is a very welcome reward. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where our 3s are at. So it's more 2s, and then we'll try and get some higher stuff now. So welcome to Sweet Tooth couldn't be better. Really helps us with the bargains. Now Agatha's Champion's really turned on. As is Diminisher Witch, as is Tenacious Tome Seeker. So now we're just looking to get some removal if we can. Some interaction. Now we could splash where a Princess Takes Flight very easily. And it is strong enough to do that. But Tenacious Tome Seeker doesn't get it back. So a pick 5 Princess Takes Flight is pretty strange, so that's a very strong. So maybe we'll just take the Johann Stopgap here. I do want one of those. Or maybe we take the Brave of the Wilds first. And yeah, take the Brave of the Wilds first. Hope that the Stopgap comes around. Alright, well, like the thing is, Thunder's Debut, I mean, this is the deck that would play it. Okay, we'll pick that up. I was hoping we'd get another Stopgap. Nice card here in the Apple as well, but not for what we're trying to do. And of course, we have enough bargain for this, so that's a little bit of interaction. We still want more, though. Beanstalk Worm. A Ratcatch Trainee late. A lot of Archon's Glory late. A lot of what are people playing? We'll take a Beanstalk Worm. We won't necessarily play it, but we might. And the Thunder's Debut wheeled anyway. Excellent. Wish you luck here. We'll complete we'll get our vault progress going, you know. Okay, so I'm quite happy so far. With the Brave of the Wilds to get back now. Johann Stopgap, that's fine. It's not super strong, but it's fine. Titanic Growth. I will play one of those, so that's some more interaction. Okay, good. Now, we just need more 2s. We've only got 2/2s so far. I want a Root Rider Fawn is what I really want. But I play another Diminisher Witch over a Leaping Ambush. What did I end up taking? It was close, it was close. I'm not sure I'll play that though. Spellstorm, maybe this is a slow enough deck, and it is a 2. Maybe. We'll see. New Spores is a Booty Juice card. There we go. Now, we're missing Root Rider Fawn. We need one of those. We would take another Return from the Wilds as well. Away you go. Up the Beanstalk. Very nice. We get that pass to us. Or, so we open that. Okay, so now I wish I'd taken the second Stormcell Vanguard, obviously, but I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 Thunder's Debuts on the board, so we'll take one of these. It replaces itself immediately. So that's excellent. And so it gives us something to do on 2. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 5, 6. 6 things we can do in and around 2. Not bad. Not bad. I'd like to maybe replace the Sleight of Hand. And I'd like to replace the Spell Stutter. I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to play that, but I might. I might play one. But the Up the Beanstalk makes me really want to hit the high cards now. which means that we can go for a Frolicking Familiar, which is an excellent card, regardless of what way you work it. It's just an excellent card. And then the Attendants. But the Attendants could wheel, whereas the Frolicking Familiar is just a nice, efficient 3-drop, sorry. And I just don't think you're supposed to take it over, or you're supposed to take a Buyer's Attendants over that, because I think we could wheel that. So we'll play one of those. Yeah, what's that for a 3-drop? So a Diminisher Witch, a Frolicking Familiar, Tenacious Tomeseeker, 2 Hollow Scavengers from the Wilds, a Greta, and a Greta is obviously going to be played like somewhere over here. We need our sparkle on it. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, Hamlet Glutton or Archive Dragon? Hamlet Glutton's never going to wheel, not in a million years. Archive Dragon is almost certainly not going to wheel, but it might. And Hamlet Glutton is exactly the card we want. So it's not actually close, but I want both. So Hamlet Glutton in here. This is why I didn't take the Stormcad Vanguard though, because now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what to do. Oh, there's 3 cards I want, like. Do we take an Agatha's Champion? Do we take a Utopia Sprawl? Do we take a Tough Cookie? I don't even know. I have genuinely no idea. Utopia Sprawl helps us ramp. I guess we gotta go for that, but that's heartbreaking. Like, I want all 3 of those. Hatching Plans. How well do we bargain? 1. I'm gonna click that for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's Hatching Plans all day here, I think. Okay, I think I can take the special right now. Archive Dragon versus Stormcad Vanguard. Now, I suppose you should probably diversify. So we'll take the 6. We'll take the 6-drop. We will probably play another copy of Breath of the Wilds. We might not. We'll see. Okay, none of these cards are interesting for us, so we'll just put this away. Okay, now we're actually going to have to think about this here. Sheree, we don't do any tap shenanigans, so it'll just be a tap or her. Yeah, no, we'll settle here. I don't think we're going to play either of the Evolving Wilds. With 2 Brave the Wilds and up the Beanstalk, we can just we'll just grab this. We can just play a single swamp and be good. Another Archive Dragon. Okay. We didn't get the thing though. We didn't get a single Root Rider Fawn, which makes me sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we cut this. Yeah, cut this. 1. Yeah. Another Beanstalk one. Ice out. We're not playing the second Beanstalk one. We might even play the first. So, oh, I'll do the Genealogist. That's a pretty good card. See you later. I can't believe you couldn't get the Tough Cookie or the thing. I think Utopia Sprawl is probably the correct play, though, given how our deck is built. But, I mean, we wanted all of those. And I think you could argue all day about which card you want in that situation. It may be worth considering just also taking out Greta as well. So we have 1. So this is a 5-drop. And then this technically counts as a 2. That's not as heavy. That's not too heavy, actually. That's actually kind of just right. That's kind of just right, actually. So we're 1 card over and we need to put a swamp in as well. So maybe we just forget about that. How useful is Greta for us here? We have to draw a card, which is huge. How much food do we make as well? We've 1 Welcome to Sweet Tooth, 2 Hollow Scavengers, Greta herself, and a Return from the Wilds. That's 5 ways to make food. Then the Hamlet Glutton. No, he just brings food. So 5, 6. Oh, and then the Sky Beast Tracker as well. Because 5 2 Brave the Wilds. I think we just cut the Sleight of Hand, actually. Yeah, I think we cut the Sleight of Hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have Utopia Sprawl, Breathe Away is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this deck could really fall behind, that's the problem. And a Root Rider Fawn would have been great just to help block. But we have a bounce spell, we have the Wagner Sweet Tooth token, we have the Prowler, we have a Hatching Plans, and then we have no removal whatsoever. We didn't get anything. So somebody was definitely in green with us, but we ended up doing quite well for ourselves because they were obviously not in the same kind of green that we were in. Now we could get rid of the Sky Beast Tracker. 1, 2, 3. It is Tenacious Homeseeker. How good is it? Get 2 Brave the Wilds back. Titanic Growth. I don't know if Balloon's Gatekeeper counts. Return from the Wilds. Johan Stopgap. No, I'm not convinced it's actually brilliant for us, if I'm honest. But we'll play with it to see. We could play a Spell Stutter. We could play an Ice Out. Yeah, this is an interesting deck. No, yeah. Do we just cut the Greta altogether? No, I don't think we do. The Black Splash is completely free. With 2 Brave the Wilds and 1 Return from the Wilds. That's it, that's all you need. I could actually cut a Brave from the Wilds. But I don't think I should, though. No, I don't think I should. Sorry, this is a long discussion about this for no reason. Okay, is 8-8 where we want to be? Or do we want to be 9-7? Or do we cut an island? Put in Evolving Wilds. And that's 9, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's probably where we want to be. We're not cutting any of the 5s. So Stormkill Prowler, it's one of our only it's one of our only creature-based 2-drops, so we kind of need it there for power and toughness reasons. We could have had a Tough Cookie, we could have another Agatha's Champion, but Utopia Sprawl helps us ramp, and we kind of need it because we didn't get the Root Rider Fawn. So we have that and the Gutsy Explorer and the Return from the Wilds. So flicking over, I want to keep the big cards up here. So flicking over Sky Beast Tracker or one of my 3s. It could be Tenacious Homeseeker, honestly. We're getting back a Titanic Growth, doesn't seem worth it. But then it doesn't really matter. As long as you get something back, it's still good. Return of the Wilds, I can use it to just make a food and a 1/1. But is that often better than just your next card? Well, if your next card's a land, yes, it is. But if your next card's not a land, well, no, it isn't. Most of the time. Up the beanstalk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is more than enough. I think I'm going to cut this tracker. Reason being, most of the time, by the time we've hit 3 mana, we're going to be jumping over 4 into 5 anyway. So, I think the tracker's probably the right thing to cut. Yeah. Okay, now. I'm just going to check very quickly what the time is. I'll play one game. I'll play one game. Gotta go to work. Now, the splash regretted maybe is a bit much, but I don't know. Being able to sack foods to draw cards is useful because we don't have much card draw. We got the hatching plans. It should be reasonably easy to trigger the hatching plans. I go first. Yeah, sure. This is actually quite a nice hand. No ramp in it whatsoever, but a very simple curve. So we just go turn 1, create a food, turn 2, play a Stormkill Prowler, turn 3, play the Hollow Scavenger. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. I do not recognize these sleeves. It's quite cool. If you look at it, it just turns... that's very cool. Points on a mull to 6, and they're really debating whether they want to be on the mull to 5. Oh, he kept. Okay, good. Hollow Scavenger is a really threatening card. you know. Because it's so hard to deal with that on the play. What are you gonna? How are you gonna stop a 5/4 on the play? Yeah, it's threat of activation. I sure do hope my opponent didn't keep a 0 lander. I'm sure my opponent did not. But the speed at which they're playing makes me suggest that they mightn't have much. Or they could be doing something else. So we ended up with a pretty, I think we ended up with a reasonable green-blue wrap deck. Seems pretty strong. We'll have to see. I haven't played with it much. This format just hasn't come to me. I was very impressed watching Reed Duke pilot it in the event at Vegas. Very impressed. I thought it was an absolute masterclass. Now I could Utopia Sprawl now. Yes, and that's what I will do. So I will Utopia Sprawl. Target this first. Will I tell it to add black? No, I've got the Evolving Wilds there. Yes, I need it to add blue so I can cast my Stormcloud Prowler here. But yes, I thought it was an absolute masterclass from Reed Duke. So I did. Yeah. If I play throw one now, I can't actually do anything. If I play this, then I can play that. I think we should play throw on, assuming that we're going to get something. So we'll play this, then play throw on like this. Yeah, perfect. And then play this. And no attacks. This leaves us in the best situation if we top deck a 5-drop or a 6-drop, because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana if we top deck one of our big cards. And we're pretty likely to, we have 5 of them, I believe. So we're quite likely to top one now. Because we're actually, technically 5 goes into 48 times, right? We've seen so every 8 cards you should expect to see one. And we've seen 9 cards out of our deck now. So it's quite likely, and if that's the case, then we can also attack with our Stormcloud Prowler because we'll get a counter. So that's what we're hoping for here. Unfortunately not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 4 mana currently. We can return from the wilds. Make a right, so I think that's what we'll do. Actually, I think we'll return from the wilds here. And we're going to create a... No, I think maybe we need to start actually beating down, to be honest. No, let's set ourselves up, actually. So we're going to return from the wilds. We're going to go 1/1, search a library for basic land. We're going to grab a swamp here. And then... next, we're not going to... no attacks. We're going to end turn. Then end turn, we're going to get Pitcher Wilds, I think. So, again, we're just hoping to draw into something powerful here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you have a draw land next turn, we can just double Hollow Scavenger. Yeah, and then we'll just activate this. There you are, ditch the wilds, you don't need it anymore. Now we're unlucky we haven't drawn our top end, and we just need to get that, and we will. We will get that. Especially if we can keep using Triangle Loot. Now he has no mana to activate the Hollow Scavenger, so That's helpful. I would like to just attack with my Stormcloud Prowler. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate this ability. I'm going to discard this. Yeah, there we go. We'll play up the Beanstalk. That's excellent. That's more like it now. And then we'll go no attacks for now. That's excellent. That's what we wanted to see. So now we've got Agatha's champion. Hopefully my opponent will tap out. We'll be able to champion something off. It'll also trigger up the Beanstalk. It'll trigger Stormcloud Prowler. It leaves us in a good position to attack next turn. But I do need my opponent to tap out because otherwise my Agatha's champion is just going to be fighting this Hollow Scavenger and trading. But oh, okay, interesting. It's a terrible card. Now the question is, do I just I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to send my Hollow Scavenger and see if he wants to trade for his Hollow Scavenger. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana and 8 cards. But I also drew a forest, didn't I? For the turn. So yeah, I'm going to pump this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. But I want... Do I want to trade my Agatha's champion for his Hollow Scavenger? Well, it's going to get me a card. Yeah, I think I just will, you know. I think I'm just going to trade it. I think I will just let him trade it. Did he not realize he could just... Oh, well. Oh, I didn't use Tryon to do that. Whoops. My bad. Oh, well. I can still use Tryon to loot. That was my fault. Okay, that's fine, too. Well, no, actually, it's not. But... With an Acolyte. Okay, resolve. Yeah, sure. That was a mistake on my behalf. Now, I didn't use Tryon. I thought it would have automatically used him to cast it. So that's my fault. So we keep man up to use the food. Okay, so we'll use Tryon here. I haven't played with Tryon, so that's my fault. I don't know why I thought it would automatically use him. And I was thinking about 6 other things, so. We already have 3 green. We'll get rid of the blue, I think. Alright, now, my opponent could have Cannon's Light Blades, which would be quite bad for me. So in that case, what I will do is I'll just send the Hollow Scavenger. I don't have any food, so I can't do that. Oh no, maybe I will. He must have Cannon's Light Blades. So I'll send my Hollow Scavenger, my Agatha's champion. He can kill either one of them with Cannon's Light Blades. He'll have to chump to block one of them. Okay, interesting. Titanic Growth, I don't mind. That's actually a fine trade for me, card for card. Agatha's champions, yeah, Titanic Growth, okay. That's actually fine for me. And then I can diminish a wish, right? Bargain, right? Sack this guy. Put a crossroad on that. And then that has damage on it, so it should die, right? Is that not how that works now? No, I thought that would have killed it, but didn't have enough damage on it. No, I didn't have enough damage on it. Yeah, I needed one more bit of damage on it. Whoops. Now again, we're just kind of hoping to get through here. Being able to use Trion's second ability is actually brilliant. So I'm just looting away here. Okay, we're having a bit of bad luck here at the moment. Now, I am going to send the lot here. Because I can just trade with his Hollow Scavenger on any of them. Works out really well for me. Don't know why he would want to trade for those, but okay. I'm going to activate Trion's ability. I better Brave the Wild to get an extra attack. Wow, I am flooding out like crazy here. I'm going to hold the land to do more looting later. Okay. Crack that, get some food, get some life, yeah. Okay, got a royal treatment. Now I'm going to activate Tryon again. Jeez Louise. Alright. And then we're going to, what do you call it? We're going to Brave the Wilds here. Oh, I've nothing to bargain, that's right. Do I bargain up the beanstalk here? No. I don't. So send both my scavengers in. And then we just play our Frolic and Familiar. And then we'll hold our Brave the Wilds for next turn. I'm having no luck here at all. And he just conceded, but he shouldn't have conceded because he had like, what was it? On board he still had like 3 turns. Strange. Like he should have just continued to play there. Because he had like 3, because of Phyrexian Unlife he had like 3 turns. Because I had to kill him with Infect. So anyway. Just out of interest, how many lands we draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then how many did we pitch? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Evolving Wilds is 13. We had 13 lands. So we had, what do you call it? We only had 16 cards in deck. We drew a lot. But we had, the 12 out of those cards were, 12 out of those 16 were playables. So I think we did all right. Our opponent's deck didn't seem particularly strong. But we did all right considering how many lands we drew. You know, he drew 7. We drew 12, what did I say? 13. 13. So I have to say, Trion's second ability, I didn't think much of it. But being able to draw and discard was just excellent that game. It really helped me when I didn't have the 5-drop, so it actually is an excellent card in that regard. It does both ends. Never had a chance to play it, you see. Right, that is me for now. I have got to go to work. So, but I'm interested to I really want to get back and play this deck. It's really fun. Alright, so I'm back with something I don't normally do, which is some late night magic. And I've decided, I think, that I'm going to remove the Tenacious Tomeseeker. It wasn't a good fit in the deck, really, and I'm not sure. Part of me was like, you know, being able to get back Brave the Wilds, the Titanic Oath, Return the Wilds is worth it, but actually, it's really not. Now, I'm actually interested in putting Spell Stutter in instead. Maybe a Sky Boost Tracker, maybe? Red Tooth Genealogist. I think I'm going to try the Spell Stutter, actually. Give me some more things to do early. Just Tenacious Tomeseeker, I don't know what I was thinking. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. There's not cards you necessarily want to get back. In the late game, playing a, what do you call it? 3-drop, getting back like a ram spell doesn't seem to be particularly smart. So we'll keep 7. So now, hold on. I can Utopia Sprawl now. Then next turn I can Hatch of Plants and Brave the Wilds. Yeah, that seems busted. Needed blue to make this plan work, yeah. What a start, eh? That's insane. I drew all lands, which is a bit unfortunate. But, like, look at that there. I've just drawn 3 cards off that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just play Stormcloud Vanguard next turn. That's insane. That's actually insane. The turn 3 Archive Dragon, is it? That's freaking insane. And I can just scry any dead cards to the bottom. The bigger the better at the moment. What a start. If I was my opponent, I'd feel pretty annoyed, if I'm being honest. Last the bottom. Up the Beanstalk. Into Hollow Scavenger. Yeah, sure. Both those seem good to me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I don't have enough mana to do this, unfortunately. If I had the land from earlier on, I still would. So I guess I'll go up the Beanstalk. And then just play the Hollow Scavenger, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's the right way to do it. I wanted to Stormkill Vanguard's treasure token, but the way he's... The way he's setting up, I think he's got a Torch the Tower. I don't mind giving him a target for it. Get it out of his hand. Because he can bargain it later and kill Tryon, you see. At this point, Tryon's damage is done though. He had Torch the whole time, yeah, I figured. That's why I didn't want to Stormkill Vanguard, because he would have then cast Torch Response and fizzled it. You know, so there's no point trying to use the Bear Down. Not Firebolt. Yeah, there's no need for that resolve yet. Yeah, it doesn't matter, the damage is done with the Utopia Sprawl there. So what's he got? Could have another candy grapple. It's not really much use to him. Into the Stormkill Vanguard. Draw the card. Excellent. So we'll create a food token here. Pre-combat, right? Then we'll diminish her. Okay, hold on. I'll play forest here, I think. Yeah, I want to have an extra forest line, right? Yeah, so then diminish her witch. Bargain. Sack this. Make Ravage out of 1/1 before blocks, so that he can't block the Stormgale Vanguard. That's the plan. So now he can't block Stormgale Vanguard, so he can't do nonsense. Because he can't block white creature power 2 or less. Yeah. Perfect. Now, all in. Get in for 10 unblockable. That's the plan. Because he can't block him. Yep. Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot he had reached. Excuse me. Perfect. Let's play a Hog Scavenger on a turn. I'm not playing around any Wraths, am I? Spectral Mortality, I guess. But it's creature card, right? So you're going to do, yeah, -1/-1, so it doesn't even matter. He's dead 16 minutes for Sunday, really. I'm not entirely sure what he could have here that could stop this. Yeah, he just wanted to do that. Yeah. Yeah, per guy, he just didn't have a chance. That was savage. That was one of the coolest sequences I've ever had. That was a turn 3 6-drop. How do you lose that, you know? I even had time then to just slow down and what do you call it? Play up the Beanstalk and the Hollow Scavenger. That was fun. That was fun. Now I'm not playing perfect Magic because I've had a full, like, you know, 8-hour working day, you know, but I'm trying to play as tight as I can. And that was fun. And that's why I picked Utopia Sprawl. Because I had an option to pick Utopia Sprawl, Tough Cookie, or Agatha's Champion. Now, there's an argument that really Tough Cookie is the best card to pick for the most part, because it just does so much on its own. But we didn't get the Root Rider phone, so it's really good we picked up the Sprawl. I go first, and I got him Mullet, right? Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, keep 6, put back. I gotta put back one of the 5s, I think. One of the 6s, sorry. Okay. Well, I need this early interaction and this early interaction. So we're keeping both of these. Keep a try on. And Hammer Glutton's no good if I can't bargain, and currently I have nothing to bargain. Right? So we'll keep 6 and put back the Glutton. That could be the wrong play. But we've nothing to bargain, so. Oh, we got the Hamlet Glutton anyway. I could have had some plans, but I'd rather just do this. No, I need a land drop here. Unfortunately not. Alright, hatch plans it is then. We're probably going to lose this one. But Tryon could catch us up and have a Tryon into Hamlet. With hatch plans, all I need is a land. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Ah, we need a land, though. At least we have things to do. We might still be able to catch up. It's getting close, though, now. I'd say that there would be game, boys. May as well go with a little bit of style. It happens. It happens. We didn't have a choice. We mulled a 2-lander with didn't have our man on us. And then what do you call it? We had to keep that. Well, we probably didn't have to keep that, but I had to hope to get a land there, and I didn't. So we are where we are. You know. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Now we should still be fine though. I still have 9 green sources. Yeah. Yeah. No, we should. We're fine. That was just bad luck. It happens. You know. No point getting salty about it. To be fair, given that extremely aggressive start and their lack of interaction, it's quite possible we lose that game no matter what happens, you know. I'm really enjoying the blue-green wrap. Like I said, I never had a chance to draft it, but it's a lot of fun. Completely different sort of game. So it is completely different sort of game. I'm very reticent to hit cancel on these because, what do you call it? As many of you may know, it can sometimes break you out of your game, causing a loss, you know. What goes first? I'm still happy enough with this though. Okay, that's gonna be pretty tough to beat. It's gonna be tough to beat. That's a really, really aggressive draw, like, so we're gonna have a hard time beating that. He's probably got removal, or burn. Get the Viper out of there. Okay, not the worst, not the worst. That's a 4-drop, okay. I want to tie up his mana, so I think the best thing to do is stopgap the Pyro Hammer, sack the food token, boom. Now, do Balloon as Gatekeeper or just have a card that'll trade? If he had removal, he would have used it by now. So do we bounce? Or do we play the 2-drop? What we bounce? I know it's not ideal, but I'm hoping he just doesn't have the mana for it. The way he played it makes me think he doesn't have the white mana for it. Yeah. Like 5 mana here now. He's a double strike trick, does he? Yeah, good game. I'm not gonna throw a try anyway, they're like. I'm just not gonna do it. Nah, it's pretty rough. It's just again a rough deck to be facing against, you know. Simple as that. That was a really aggressive start from my opponent. You know, my deck, it's not low in interaction. Oh no, it is low in interaction and low in removal. And like I felt like I had enough. I probably shouldn't have bounced MOD and I probably should just put the blocker out. Yeah. I wasn't really sure. I was trying to use my mana efficiently as best I could. That was just kind of clunky. And his deck was sweet, like. You know. So yeah, no, that was my own fault for bouncing MOD. I probably should just put the blocker out. Yeah, in retrospect. Shouldn't let him reuse it. Well, this is nice. I had some plans into Agatha's champion. Got a lot of 3-drops, so I'm not too nervous about not having one currently. I have an awful lot of 3-drops. He's red. He could have torched it. No, but he can't hit it. Yeah, he can't hit it. Yeah. Hopefully I'll draw something I can do with 2 mana. Very nice. Give myself a swamp. Now I could attack or I could just keep adding to the board. I think I'm just going to add to the board actually. Scarlet Island. This deck has a nice habit of drawing a lot of lands. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting lands out of your deck, I suppose. think I'm just going to attack here. Next turn I can play Archive Dragon. Hopefully scrying into something useful. But if he played Lord Seer much last turn, he mightn't have anything to play this turn. Ah, that's a shame. Right, I think we're just gonna hard cast Agatha's Champion then. He's dead on board, so it needs to be a blocker. I probably should have just hard cast Agatha's Champion last time, to be honest. Let's give Butcher. Well, that doesn't help, really. Am I going to get the value out of up the beanstalk here? Or am I just going to push? Could have torched the tower, deals 3 damage. Nah, I'm just going to play the dragon here. Yeah, I think it was the right decision there. Get the damage. Don't need you anymore. You all do. You I can live with though. Okay, and then he's dead in the air. He's dead in the ground. So he's pretty much dead no matter what way we cut it. There's nothing I can see to get him out of this. Nothing I can think of. There's no Wrath in those colours. You need double white, so you can't just play Plains and Swamp, or Plains and Expel the Interlopers. He's got to have something going on. Right, okay. And then finish it off with Torch. Ah, yes, okay. That's kind of... Yeah, good game, boss. Good game. Huh. My opponent seemed to get a really awkward draw, probably because he's playing 3 colours. And maybe didn't fix correctly, or just got an awkward draw like we did. You know? So the deck's 3 and 2, which I think is really unfair to the deck, but it does show a weakness, you know? But I think this deck is better than 3 and 2. And hopefully we can push on and do more, you know. One of the games was like completely out of our control. And that last game was a very aggressive start. Or not that last game, sorry, the game previous. The big mistake I made in the game previous was bouncing the Amadean's Recruiter when I should have just played the blocker. And I knew it was the wrong play, I think. I was debating over it for a long time because obviously I'm letting him reuse his ETB. You know, but what I was looking at is like, I was thinking of the next turn, and he was going to have a hard time playing both, but I didn't think far enough ahead. Can I live with this? I don't know if this is good enough. Nah. No, I don't think it's good enough. Yeah, that's a better hand there. That's a much better hand. Alright, so I'll keep 6. I think I'll bin the Familiar, actually. Okay, well, at least this is telegraphed. Yeah, okay, that I'm fine with. It's pre-telegraphed, and the food is like, the food is keep saving me here. fair. Fair. Trade 1 for 1. I'm an idiot. I didn't get double green. What am I thinking? I'm an idiot. Why did I not get double green? What was I thinking? Nice. Should have got me green. I don't know why I did that. That's me being tired. We're in really good shape though. Really good shape here. That's pretty tough. One, two, three, four. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have 6. Okay. I want to get rid of that. Don't want drawing cards. If he plays a third screen puff, I'm going to die. Yeah. Nice. Means gotta get the same deck. That's a really good draw for me. That's brilliant. Slow, but it's brilliant. I can refuel. He can refuel as well. He's got 3 food, like. We are in trouble now. No, we're not, actually. Diminish your Witch making Devouring Sugar Maw 1/1 is going to be brilliant. This is pretty good. This is going to be pretty close. Gotta get Hatching Plans, but he's going to get. So Sugar Maw is going to deal a lot of damage here. No blocks. We're in a lot of trouble. That's nice for us. This is good. This is gonna be a close game. He can just draw and draw and draw, so he can keep up with us. Had the land. Nice. That's gonna kill me. Using 2 life a turn. He can keep. He's only got so much food he can use a Greta though. I'm using 2 life a turn. Yeah, send the dragon in. That's nice. This deck's really sweet. Really sweet. That's fine. So, well, that's still also fine. I'm not in the worst shape here. Now I'm just gonna keep my Archive Dragon back. Okay, so he's run out of cards, fine, yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. It's gonna be a close game here. Might be able to Alpha Strike very soon, you see. But it's gonna be close. He's flooding out. That's good news for us. Who do I send here? Just send the 3/2 as well, and you just eat it. Just send the 2/4 as well. Who's he blocking? Greta on the backswing. To see if he takes it. We can't take it all. Right, but this makes him block 2. Then I have 2 blockers, right? And the Howard Scavenger means I have 3 blockers. I can't block the 2. I need a 3 to block him. I need a 3. Yeah, I think this is the right attack. I think this is the right attack. He's got to hope to rip a pump spell, basically, I think. I can still live on this. I know about dying upkeep, yeah. No, I don't die in upkeep. Class. Yes. Oh, what a game. What a game. Jesus, that was amazing. Oh, went way down to the wire there. Oh, what a game, man. I really enjoyed that. Whew. Now, that's a game I think you could go back over and look at a lot of different things and say that you didn't necessarily. I don't know if I made the right plays all the way through. Especially, it's always rough knowing when things are that close if that last attack was correct. That was huge. That was a wonderful game. And that puts us on 4 wins now, so I'm really happy with that. I think his deck's better than that, you know. But turning 10,000 gold into what is now essentially a draft. I've just turned 10,000 gold into an actual draft. So that's always the dream, right? Did that just say... It did, yeah. What do I think of this hand? Not much. That's actually worse. And what am I bottoming here? Probably familiar, honestly. The hand's actually worse. If I draw like an island, it's a better hand. If I don't, it's worse. And that's the thing, you don't really know. No. Nothing in my last hand I could play. Gingerbread, okay, that's not the worst. It gives me something to do with my mana. I need to draw blue though. Badly. I see Return of the Wilds would have fixed me though. Oh, that's kinda cool. Land off the top. We're into Stormkill Vanguard territory. Oh, that's a brilliant carry. Now I can Hammock Blood next turn, so Good thing is I can stop gap that, at least. No, please, no. Mono blue. Ooh, mono blue fairies. This is kind of cool. Oh, there's a red one now. Okay, fine. I can stop gap it though, so it's not the worst. That's really, really painful. That's really painful, that. Oh. I need to land off the top and then I can stop gap at least. That really slows me down. Ugh. If I stop gap now, right? Please spell stutters. He could easily just have spell stutter there. In fact, he almost certainly does. He almost certainly does. I actually get the card draw of it though. Yeah, perfect. Should have left. I should have just played this first. I'm an idiot. That's my mistake. I knew I should have played it first too, but I was nervous. Silly mistake there. Just gonna pass the turn. He has it, so I'm just gonna pass the turn. He might have an archive dragon he wants to play. I could just spell stutter that. He'll never see it coming, I wouldn't think. I would play right into it if I was him, like. So. Yeah, I can handle it 3-4. It's no problem. That's not what I want to keep my spell stutter for. It's 3 or less, isn't it? Yeah, so if I draw my Luna's Gatekeeper. Okay, now I'm happy enough to just play it. That's class, he shouldn't have done that. He didn't even have spell stutter. What the hell? Now I'm gonna Stormkill Vanguard. Start beating down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Should I? I probably should, right? Yeah, I should. I'm sure he has an answer to this, like, but I spend my mana. That's not the worst. That's really not the worst. Okay. Now, I could have carried the transmuter, but I just don't think it's necessary. That like, my Vanguard's coming back online. You know what I mean? I do need to draw an answer for the Italian's Messenger, of course. That's going to get out of hand, but that's a strong card. It's going to get out of hand anyway. So he doesn't have a spell stutter. He didn't have a spell stutter in his hand. Has he drawn it since? Very possible. He could also have ice out. It's very possible. Playing mono blue. He has these cards in his deck. Yeah, that doesn't actually matter though now. My mana's online, so sure it had me double spell, but if that's what he wants to do with his mana, I'm actually much happier with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So I'm just gonna play a Hammer Cutting. He's gonna give me some life. Yeah. Playing for 7. Or alternatively, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go this, and then Greta, and then the Scavenger itself. No, because then I can cast Hammer Glutton on it. Yeah, I can cast Hammer Glutton on it cheap if I do that. Yes, that's what I'll do. Create a food token. Big Redder. Big Hollow Scavenger. I'm thinking 5 in the air. The next one I can bargain. I probably have to double block the transmuter, to be honest. Yeah, so now I can double block on the ground. Market's right, that's fine. Although I do need to kind of get something done at some point. 4, 7. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. 8, so I'm taking 8. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll just double block over here. And now I'm dead, basically. Shame, just couldn't handle all the flyers, eh? Hammer Glutton gains me 3. Up to 4. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I can't block any of these anyway. So I'll send these guys in. Game's not over yet. Or is it? No, it is. So again, 3 up to 4, and then 3 up to 7. I'm taking 5, 6, 7. No, I'm just dead. Right? Yeah, I'm just dead. Just dead, yeah. So those 2 taps made a big difference. Exactsies. Good game. That was a good game. Those 2 taps made a huge difference. Unfortunately. Cool deck though. Cool deck. That's Italian's Masters. Tough card to beat too. My only out there, I think. Yeah, my only out there is what do you call it? I need to draw Balloonist Gatekeeper there. But here I'm happy enough. 4-3. Got my 1400 gems. I think this deck is better than that, to be honest. You know. But I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. I must actually look at the cards that were excellent, actually. Hold on. The Glutton was brilliant. Dragons were very good as well, actually. What else? I think the right call was taking out the what was it, the Tenacious Tome Seeker? That was definitely the right call. Then what did I put in the Spell Stutter? It helped some of the games. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. But it was definitely better than Tenacious Tome Seeker would have been. Was there anything I could have played there? Sky Boost Tracker would have been huge that game, actually. Would have been huge that game. Against the Flyers deck. It's an interesting game. Okay, I played around the counter spells a little too much as well, I think, in that game. But yeah, so there was an argument for putting in the Sky Beast Tracker, but it's hard to know. Troyan was actually very, very good. Greta was actually pretty clutch as well. At times, just giving me extra bargain stuff was really helpful as well. Although it did mess my mana up a couple of times, so it mightn't have been worth it. You know, I'm playing Evolving Wilds in a swamp, a Return from the Wilds, 2 Brave of the Wilds, instead of Utopia Sprawl. Probably could have splashed a bit more freely, if I'm being honest. I didn't have anything worth it, really. Yeah, okay, well, that was it. Hope you enjoyed. As I say, I'm disappointed this deck could have done better. But we had some rough matches there. And here, I'll see you for the next one.